Gran Piloto. We will be good to them, if they tell us what we need to know. Tumbesinos Indians, tell me, what is your kingdom like? Do you have an emperor? If you have one, where is he? Capito Captain, we have a lord greater than anyone in these lands. He is the master of all there is. Mierda. These Indians seem to have a lord who is very powerful. Captain, that is what they are trying to tell you by signaling a crown on their heads, and not on yours. How can we tell them that our emperor is more powerful than theirs, and in time they will get to know why? Capitan. They seem to say that no one can upstage their lord. If we try we will all be killed. Hell. You don't even understand what they are saying? Captain, can't you see that they are making a sign in their necks with their golden knives, which they call tumis? I see what you mean. Ask them, what is the name of their lord? Capito. He is the great Huayna Capac. With the help of their translators, the Spaniards were able to get more information that was not difficult to obtain. Their questions were always related to gold and the strength of their warriors. Condor Sol, I must go and confront their lord. Don Francisco, if Huayna Capac is alive, you are going to encounter the whole Inca army under his command. You will not have a chance against him. Then I better wait for Almagro. Capitan. We all want to return to Panama. There is nothing in these swamps but pestilence and mosquitoes. Vamos, hombres. Almagro will be here with all that we need to continue. Do not despair. However, nobody knew if his partner had ever reached Panama. Almagro, what are you doing in this island? Francisco thinks that you are in Panama getting supplies. Condor Sol, the King of Spain has sent another governor to replace Pedrarias. I don't know if he is with or against us. I was waiting to see what happens. You have come in time. Luque sent me a letter saying that the new governor is in our favor, and I should depart immediately to see him. In Panama, Pedro de los Rios listened to Almagro's plight, and he promised to assist with the enterprise. Luque, we need more men, and no one wants to come. Diego, the governor, brought with him 40 Spaniards who are looking for gold and some priests to Christianize the savages. They cannot argue against coming with us. Almagro sailed directly to Rio San Juan on January 8, 1527. Almagro. I thought you had abandoned the expedition. You are also the other captain. Francisco, we have a new governor who for now is willing to help us. Otherwise, would not have been able to come. What happened to all of you? You are all so emaciated. Look. The men are eating the rations that I brought like there is no tomorrow. Soon we will be out of food. Who are these Indians? They are unlike the savages we are used to seeing. Where did you get them? Almagro, let me rest in your boat. These mosquitoes are eating me alive. Once they recovered, the two captains were ready for the next stage of their expedition. Francisco spoke to his men. Spaniards. Let us go to where Bartolome went. We have more men, horses, and some food left after you bastards ate most of it in one sitting. You will wish that you had left some for hungrier days. We sailed south, bypassing the Isles of Gorgona and El Gallo. Then we crossed to the arbor of Tumaca, Colombia. I sent a party to scout the swamps. A hidden trunk capsized the boat and I lost 5 men. Since this was not a good place to stay, we coasted to the Bay of San Mateo. The landscape was flat, we could use our horses to explore inland. Without losing contact with our ships, we went to Atacames. The Indians began to attack us. We made good use of our cavalry, and we turned inland to avenge our dead. Without knowing, we reached to Rio Tempula or Terrapulla. Who gives a damn about these Indian names that I cannot even pronounce? I renamed it Rio Santiago. Don Francisco, you have a fetish with this saint. Almost everything that you have so far discovered is named after him. KVA. Santiago saved us from the Moors. He will also help me to get rid of these infidels. Lucky for you that even the saints are in your favor, which reminds me that while in Trujillo, Spain, I tried to enter the humble and ancient church of Santiago. Unfortunately, it was closed. Outside and in front of its weathered doors I imagined when, as a young man, you must have prayed inside the church to change your destiny. I also wanted to pray to him to undo what you did to my people. Don't be irreverent. With his help I will conquer Peru, and maybe I will rename it after him. In this initial trekking we encountered savages, who had encrusted sticks of gold in their ugly faces. We killed them just to get the gold, but they kept on coming. I told my troops, "Come on, Christians. Get on your horses and let's kill all these infidels, who don't deserve the name of Santiago in their lands." Satiated of spilling Indian blood, we sailed to the Bay of San Mateo. We were out of everything. The new arrivals from Spain, who had come for quick gold, wanted to return to Panama. Even I entertained going back and forgetting about the expedition. Francisco. To abandon the enterprise after what we have been through? Almagro, you have been back and forth to Panama, while I was left in these unforgiving lands to suffer unknown diseases, hunger, and fight the savages. What can I expect from you that without suffering all these ordeals, you were named a second captain of the expedition? Francisco. I would rather be here and not in Panama begging for money, and men whom you exterminate as fast as I recruit them. Almagro. You are a traitor. Francisco. Get your sword that I am ready to defend my honor. As they were about to kill each other, Nicolas de Rivera and Bartolomé Ruiz separated them, and they made peace. They discussed what to do in these forsaken lands without supplies and few men. Almagro, go back to Panama and bring more resources. We have enough gold to entice the governor to help us and others to join us. I will stay here to take care of the wounded and the dying. Francisco. Be careful with what you are saying. Nobody wants to stay. We should make sure that I only take the loyal ones. Otherwise, anyone could alert the new governor and cancel the expedition. Almagro, let us cross to the Isla del Gallo where I will wait for you. I will use the Indians to help us survive. Don Francisco, the historians make us believe that you were the only ones who suffered, when all along you were using the Indians, and thousands of them died helping you in your cause. What are they for, if not to use them as beasts of burden? My partner left for Panama with a few in whom we confided. When the sails of his boat were no longer visible, I knew that I would never see him again. It is in moments like this that one realizes that all petty fights mean nothing. Almagro, with all his faults, was my friend, but avarice and the desire for power got the best of us. In the solitude of our thoughts we were left in the Isla del Gallo to wait for Almagro's return, but not before someone had done exactly what we were concerned about. A son of a bitch got the clever idea of sending to the wife of the governor a roll of llama wool, inside of which he inserted a message written in verse that I was sending Almagro to hunt men, and I remained here to butcher them. Later on we found out that it was Sarabia, a soldier and a rhymester.